So we got the Nord lead here. I synchronized the Nord lead and hooked up the keyboard to FL Studio. So as you can see here, I'm using my audio interface. Like I hooked up the back of the MIDI channels, running the ins and outs like from my audio interface into the Nord. So basically, I got master sync on, which means that the tempo of my project is going into the Nord, and the MIDI in. I got the MIDI in hooked in so I can play the keyboard and it can respond with FL. This is a MIDI out. This is a MIDI out preset I made. There was one for the Nord lead too, but I made my own because I wanted to customize it to my liking. And the only difference with that preset is there's a distortion feature, which is something the Nord lead does not have. So I can automate these. I can turn these on and automate them at my liking. I still gotta get used to this. Like I'll mess with that later. Okay, so what I did, so I made this cool patch. All I did was hold shift, made sure the MIDI channel is set to 1 on the bank to match with my MIDI settings. So we got port 1 and then port 1 on here. And I made sure these are off too, just so they don't interfere. So from there, I'll hold shift and then special. Okay, so I hold shift and special, and then these menu items here, like 1 means LFO1, 2 means LFO2, filter means like it's a time with the filter. I'm not sure these other options yet. I'm still reading the manual on that, but yeah, I got them synchronized, and like you can go up each number. That means like how many like notes. Like 1 could be like, let's say that's a whole note, and this like an eighth note, like a quarter note, and then 8th note, 16th. It goes up to 16 notes, I believe. So I got that set up in there. I also oh yeah, one more thing. Hold shift and then local. I got it on so I can control this panel. And then what's cool about this is I can play the Nord like I'm playing it by itself, and then I can use the universal mapping to map it to any of the knobs. Really cool. Okay, so I made this patch, and and then on the Nord, and then I put the MIDI on FL, and this is what it sounds like. that's how I synced it up.